Hey everybody, good morning. So today, try to adjust this. I hate seeing the light up there. You guys see how messy my room is. Okay, so today I'm going to try doing the contour like my friend Lisa did in the video that I posted last night. So she made it look so super easy, and I'm still struggling like getting everything down. I think it turns out great because you really can't mess this makeup up, which is what I love. But I really would like it to get to the point where I can do it like so seamlessly, where it's like, okay, cool. You know, I want you guys to believe in me that I can do it, because I was thinking to myself today, why would anyone want to follow you if you're not perfect with it? And I was like, that's a good point, self. And so then I thought, well, maybe because they want to learn too, and it's not as much pressure. So I'm having fun learning, and I hope you guys are too. And hopefully, like the commentary, or I look back at these, videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my face? What am I doing? I notice I say a lot, so I'm going to try to keep that in check. But today, let's get this started. Okay, so I worked out this morning, and anytime I work out, even if I take a cold shower, I usually turn it to like super cold for the last minute, and I take a cool shower the rest of the time. But I still feel sweaty all day. So, of course, putting on makeup a lot of times will be a little bit tougher. Now, the only good thing is my face is nice and warm, so the makeup, the cream will actually, melt into my face better. I guess that's kind of a good word to put it. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Perfector brush and just kind of go over my forehead. And this is basically, well, the Perfector sponge, sorry, not a brush. But it is going to get a lot of the moisture off of me. So a lot of times the way you use this, it's not particular for this particular use before your makeup, but after your makeup, it'll get any of the excess off. But I have excess right now because I am roasting apparently all the time, and I just want to make sure that my face isn't like wet when I go to put my stuff on. So I'm just kind of going all over, like mostly my T-zone is where it is, like really up near my hairline. And it's really good because it really does get that excess off. So my nose, under my eyes for sure, like I got big cheeks, man. Look at these things. And they will fog up my glasses and make under my eyes all sweaty. So just gonna get that off. Okay, much better. Now, as you can see, my skin, I have a lot of freckles. I have a little bit of like redness that I always get, and my colors kind of cover that up. Oh, looks like I'm bleeding from somewhere. Okay. Anyways, there's that word again. Dang it. So, and under my eyes. So I definitely don't get enough sleep, which is terrible for your skin. And hydration is good. So make sure you stay hydrated. You also want to make sure that moisturize, all that kind of good stuff. But we also want to make sure that see, I can't get away from that stupid word. That's okay. Starting now. So, moisturize, hydration, and then you're overall sometimes just going to have skin issues, breakouts during that time of the month, or stress, or anything like that. So my colors kind of double as color correctors a little bit, but there are other colors that you can use beforehand. So I've used this one color before. It's a lip and cheek called Petal. So it's super light and pink, And basically, pink is going to correct the browns under my eyes. So I'm still perfecting the coverage and the application of it, but as you can see, it really lightened this side up, and this side's still kind of, well, I haven't put anything there, so that's why that. But as you can see, definitely doesn't look as pink as when you see them. And I want to say that with most of the colors, like, they can be kind of intimidating when you see some of them, because you're like, oh my gosh, that's gonna go on so dark. But honestly, they really don't. And you really gotta kind of just get out of your comfort zone to find some really cool colors. All right, so that is gonna help under my eyes. Then the rest is kind of gonna just be covered up with my regular mane and highlight. So we're gonna get to it. So Lisa applied hers like so seamlessly last night, and I've been trying so hard to figure out how. So we're gonna try using the detail brush today instead to apply it. Normally I'm using like my 3D brush. Now, while it does have this tapered end here, I feel like I still can't get precision. So now that could definitely just be me not used to it and need more practice, but I really would like some more precision when I'm, putting these on. So we are going to start with my contour, and that is gonna go across my forehead near my temple to temple, up near my hairline. And as you can see, it's not super dark. So again, I feel like maybe I'm still just learning how to apply it. And you can definitely blend a little bit while you're up here. And we're gonna go into the hairline because you don't want to have that weird look. So then we are going to do cheek. So my cheekbone's right here. You want to go under the cheekbone and up. Now the higher you take it, the higher your sculpted look is going to be. So we're just going to take it all the way up. I feel like I've never equal. It's okay. That's the great part about this makeup, is no matter how you do it, it always ends up looking amazing. So then we're gonna go kind of under and near our jawline. Try to get rid of this double chin. I don't think any makeup in the world can do that, but hey, we're gonna try. So we're just gonna kind of, I'm gonna go up a little bit here. As you can see, it kind of looks almost like a number 3, but I'm gonna leave my, I guess I'll go down a little bit more over here. Okay, now we're going to do, I always forget to do my nose for some reason. I know, I was just telling my husband the other day, it's all big. So the more contour that you put, kind of, the closer your contour is on your nose, the thinner it's gonna look. So I'm gonna try, because normally I don't think I go as high as I should on these, like to where I'm just leaving a little strip. And then I'm also gonna do right under my lip. So it's very subtle, but this will make the appearance of a fuller lip. Okay, contour, check. All right, so I'm going to just kind of brush this off onto my microfiber towel because I'm going to move on to my next color, and that's going to be my highlight. So highlight is going to be in your T-zone area, under your eyes, under your lip, and right on your chin, because you want to draw the attention to your eyes and away from the rest. So my brightener is called White Peach, and I'm just gonna kind of put it right into my eyes and go right all the way up. And now with Petal there already, I'm not gonna like really get into it crazily there because I used it to color correct and I don't want to kind of like smear it away. So then I'm gonna do basically right in my T-zone, come down my nose where I didn't put my contour to brighten that part. And as you can see, it's great because your face is definitely not one-dimensional, right? And neither should your makeup. And the great part about this is it's one layer. So you can see I'm just getting one layer. It's not like you're caking on top, on top, on top of top. And you can see that it's going pretty quickly. If I wasn't talking, I would probably be done by now. But I enjoy talking, obviously. Okay, so you see I got my highlight, or my brightener, and you can see already how it's drawing the focus to my eyes, which is exactly what I want. All right. Ooh. Okay, so again, just gonna kind of wipe that off on my microfiber towel. And then I'm gonna go in with my mane. So the cool thing about this is it's also like a paint by numbers. So we've got our contours, we've got our brighteners. So then everywhere else would be your main color. And then here, right on our cheeks, we're gonna do a lip and cheek color. Which, yeah, definitely need to actually add some contour right here, because I definitely went up, didn't go up high enough on that one. That's okay. As you see, once I start blending it, you'll be like, whoa, okay, it's gonna work out, trust me. So, okay, so my main color is June, and I'm basically just gonna kind of fill in the rest of the areas. And I'm gonna make sure that I get down near my neck and stuff, because we want to make sure that we blend to our neck. Make sure we don't have that weird, color where people are like, whoa, what's going on with this broad? We don't want to do that. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick my lip and check. I always go with pink grapefruit, but I think today I'm gonna go with Petal. We're just gonna swipe it up, which, as you can see, it's super, super light pink, nothing crazy. Which I definitely already usually have color on my cheeks. One, because I'm always freaking hot. And two, as you saw before I started putting this on, I do have some redness. Okay. So I'm going to take a quick picture here, because my placement looks pretty darn good today. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty impressed right now. Okay. So now is the fun part of blending it all together. So the cool thing about a lot of our brushes, well, all of them are double-sided, but all of them can be used for something like blending. There's more than one brush you can use to do that. So typically I would use my 3D brush, but like I said, I'm still having some trouble getting my contour where I want it. So I'm actually going to use the other side of the detail brush and just kind of start buffing basically. I'm gonna actually leave this contour right here till the end, but everything else I'm just gonna start buffing. And you're gonna see that these colors are just kind of melting together, and they blend so nicely because they're a cream and they've been kind of warming up on my face while I was doing the rest, and they're just gonna blend like flawlessly. And that was one of the things that really sold me on this, was because, you know, no matter what I did, it always turned out okay. Like, I think the only way to really like, and even when you don't have the right color sometimes, it still turns out, because your skin can kind of go with a couple different ones, not just like, most time get matched. Some people mix colors. I'm more of like an ease type person, so I kind of like to keep it simple and like not have to mix and do all that kind of stuff. But there's so many colors that you can use that even if you have kind of like an off shade, it's gonna turn out. Now I think my colors are pretty spot on. I did buy a few that I want to kind of play with just to see, like, you know, if it'll give me a different look. But I think for the most part, like, mine are perfect. And I don't feel like it makes me look different. It definitely gives me color, but not to the point where I don't look like me. Okay, so around my eyes, as you notice, I kind of just can kind of like stipple and blend, but I'm not really going way in there because of that petal that I already put in. But so as you can see, it really blended nicely, and the only thing I have left is my cheek. So we're gonna go up, you know, just get on up there. And this is gonna give us hopefully that more sculpted, thinner faced look. Now this side, I think I did it too low, but we're still gonna see what we got going on here. Now I look a little red here, so let's see what we can do to fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of my mane there, since I kind of messed up my placement a little bit. But as you can see, I was able to correct that very easily. So user error can be corrected. I'm also gonna make sure that I just saw that spot. I felt like it looked like I had some contour. Yes, it looks good today. I love it. Love it. And then, you know, if you don't feel like you got enough contour, which I think I do, I feel like it definitely makes me look a little more sculpted. You can certainly go back over with, you know, a little bit more after the fact. And just kind of like, just blending it up. But now, don't help gravity. I really like how that turned out. All right, so now time for eyes and lip. So I'm gonna use Petal on my lip, and it is so light pink. But basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a shadow over top of it anyway, because I like that it makes it stay longer. And yeah, that's my main thing, is I don't want to have to reapply all the time, because I don't really carry makeup with me. And one other thing I'm actually gonna do is I am gonna put some illuminator. This one's called Rose Gold, and it's actually a perfume, and it has this like kind of like coffee-ish smell, so I really like it. But I'm just gonna kind of give myself a little bit of a glow, because y'all know me, I like to sparkle and shine, girls. And it's very subtle, nothing crazy. I need to get some of the powders, because those make you super shimmer. So I need to try some of those. I haven't gotten any of those yet, but I will. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually line my lid with an illuminator called Pearl. And it's going to give me a little bit of the shimmer that I was saying, but it's also going to be a great base and primer kind of for my eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna kind of put it on with my finger all over my lid. Oops, sorry, I almost burped on you guys. Sorry, you guys. So really, essentially, I could legit just walk out the door right now and be fine. But I do like to add a pop of color. So as you can see, I don't got enough shadows, but I'm working on it. So we are going to use, let's see, what do I want to use today? I love this color called Gigi because, well, that's what Jackson calls me. But it's a little darker, so I think I'm going to use this pink called My Haya. It is a matte pink, and I'm just going to put that right in the outer corner. And some of the other artists have said to stipple, kind of, if you want to really saturate that color. And I'm not going to go above my crease on that. But as you can see, it's super pigmented. And obviously, if it's not exactly the color you're trying to get, you know, you're just going to add a little more. Now the stippling part, they say it gives you a lot more control. So I'm still learning how to try to get like that super crisp corner. And the stippling definitely can help with that. I went a little high on this side, but that's all right. We're gonna blend it together anyway. So I got my Haya color, very pretty. And then I'm going to use Mama, which is pretty much just a matte pink. I'm gonna go all over with that. And again, I'm gonna kind of keep it right at the crease. And I know you're thinking, but Tabitha, where's your sparkle? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. So to add that extra little kick that I like, we are going to use this color called Glass Slipper. And that I'm going to just kind of put it all over, and you kind of just do this little windshield wipery action with that to blend all the rest. And look at that. Beautiful. I have such a tough time with my left eye, man. I gotta tell you, it's craziness. It drives me crazy because I feel like I can't do it properly. But yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna do one more sweeperoo of the lips. And I am done. Oh, I love it. Looks so cute. Now, I'm just gonna leave petal on my lips, I think. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that because I really actually do really enjoy how this turned out. I like the subtleness of it since I did a little bit darker pink on my eyes. So I'm not gonna add anything else. The last thing I will do though is use my Perfector sponge to, remember I was telling you before I was using it to get the extra water off of me because I was so sweaty. So now basically the way we're going to use this is it's going to get off any excess and it's going to kind of set the makeup in, because one of the things I noticed when I first started doing the makeup is, and I'm gonna go around my eyes where that petal was because I really want that to set into place and not, I want that to just really settle in because I wear glasses, so it's definitely gonna, okay. So one thing I like to try to do after I go through with my Perfector sponge is I kind of just feel my face to see if there's any spots to me that feel like if I touched it, it would feel like it was going somewhere. So normally that's going to be around my forehead and my chin area. And if I do feel spots like that, I'm just going to simply keep dabbing. You know, you don't need to blend it really anymore, but just dab it into place. And this sponge is going to pick up any of that excess. All right, look at that. I do my nose too because I feel like it's always kind of like in the thick of everything with my glasses. So, okay. Now, I did say that was going to be the last thing, didn't I? Kind of lied. Okay. So the last thing is going to be some dusting powder, which is basically like a translucent powder to kind of, it also sets it into place. And we have one called a vanilla dusting powder, and I have such a hard time with it because it doesn't look like you're really doing anything, but it's actually going to kind of set your look and kind of like make sure it's not going anywhere. Which I gotta say, I didn't use it before and my makeup still stayed. Obviously if I wiped, it would come off, but you know, just dabbing it or whatever, when I was at a wedding dancing and I was so hot, and I still had a nice look when I got back to the hotel room. So, but this also kind of, what I like about this is it kind of dries it a little bit to me. So especially in those areas like under my eyes and my nose, I want to make sure I definitely hit those a little bit extra. And it's just a translucent powder, so you're not adding any color or anything. You're literally just kind of putting a little layer right over. And I'm gonna go over my eyes even with it, because all right, I really love how this look turned out. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back with tutorials soon, I'm sure. And thanks, Lisa, for sharing your knowledge, because the way it went on definitely was a lot easier, I feel, than what I've done in the past. So thanks for learning with me, and I will see you guys another time. Hope you have a great Wednesday, and just be you, be beautiful and awesome like you all are, and just keep smiling, keep pushing, do you, and don't let anyone stop you from accomplishing the things that you want. Go for it. You got it. Don't be scared. Well, you can be scared, but just know you got it. And if you fall, get back up, because we all fall, and rely on those that are your cheerleaders to really help you get through. And if you need a cheerleader, let me know. I love cheerleading, people, other women. It's empowering to see women take hold of their mojo. Like, don't let, we just get so discouraged sometimes so easily. So I love encouraging other women to just kind of go for what they want, get what they want, and be able to say, I did it, and just be happy that you did it. So keep going. We all need to hear that sometimes. So talk to you guys soon. Have a great Wednesday and a great rest of the week. And Friday is our second game that I will be announcing the winner for. So get your 10 votes in on how many are in the mason jar, and we will announce that winner on Friday night. So y'all have a good one. Bye.